Chris is doing her homework out here.
Oh,
Crawl. Come on, you little higher.
can't do it.
Inside.
Oh, crap.
Aw. Glenn, close the door.
Oh, that's terrible. Ow, it's both sides. Charisma, save me.
Charisma. Inside.
Oh, and I'm all wet. Ew.
Yep.
Hey everyone! So this video is going to be a little bit longer, as most of my ramblings are, but I really want to share some stuff with you guys about my goals and what's going on in my life. This is like pretty emotional for me, and I am going to put some lifting footage in at the end, so don't worry about that. But this week started off on a really high note for me, and I was really excited. I was really looking forward to making this video. As of today, I'm really having a hard time, and I don't want to make this video at all. So I want to kind of explain what's going on. The first thing, the reason for the excitement, a couple weeks back, Grey Wolf Fitness made a video about the Cable Challenge, where he is going to give himself 6 months to try and get into shape like Cable. So Josh Brolin, I think is the guy's name, he got in really good shape, and he's over 45. So the challenge was for those individuals who are over 45 with no substances, no drugs of any sort. And even though I'm not over 45, I'm only 33 as of last Saturday, I think that's a really cool challenge. And like, I've been sitting here thinking about this, like trying to look like a superhero. It's actually making dieting sound fun. Like I've tried cutting many times. And last year I ended up cutting 32 pounds. Couldn't tell at all in the physique. Like there was no difference between when I was 282 and when I was down to 250, and I think it hit 248 at the very end of it. And there was no difference. And I didn't really feel any better, and I still hadn't made weight for strongman, and I was losing strength, and it just was bad. Like trying to cut weight to make a weight class, it's just not very exciting. This is kind of exciting. Like, I want to look like a superhero. Now, I'm not going to go for Cable. I'm doing something else, which will be revealed somewhere in a future month. It will not be this month or next month. So you guys will have to stay tuned for that. But I've got a superhero mind that I'm going to go for the physique of. And I've been watching videos on hypertrophy, on dieting, and all that stuff. So as of Monday was my start date. I dropped 2,000 calories. Now I'm going to show you some food. This is not going to be a reoccurring thing. I mean, on this channel, I'm not going to show you food all the time unless it's cheesecake or ice cream, because that's the only food that really anybody wants to see, right? So this is just kind of like my dinner. So, and this is going to be basically the same thing every night. I got some variation of chicken. So today it's chicken with some cheese on it and mushrooms and peppers. It's spicy. And then there are carrots, green beans, and spinach. Now, spinach is going to be an every night thing. It's probably mostly going to be chicken. Occasionally it'll be fish. I'm not a huge fish fan. And everything's weighed with a food scale. Everything's measured out. My wife is on board with helping me. And that's really exciting for me because I really struggle with diets if I have to do measuring and tracking and all that stuff. I just can't do it. It's monotonous to me. The lifting, I'll do that. Like, I will program everything. I'll write it, rewrite it, keep track. I'll do that. I like that. Food? You know, I like eating food. I don't like keeping track of, hey, I can only have, like, you know, this much more food, and that's not exciting. So my official weigh-in for the start of this challenge was 271.4. So obviously I went up, like we all knew. And that's actually down from the week of my vacation. I was 277. So I should have weighed in that week because then it sounds more impressive, right? But I weighed 277 the week of my vacation, 271.4 on Monday. And today I weighed in at 268. So I'm sticking to the 2,000 calories right now. So that's the exciting part. Like, that's what I was all pumped about. And for those of you who follow me on Instagram, I posted a little bit this week because I knew I wasn't going to get to the YouTube. And I did a fun thing. I did a pyramid with leg press, and that was exciting. Dave Goyce from Comerica Muscle came in there. He was encouraging me, which was awesome. Like, I wish I could do that every week. Just, like, have one of you guys, like, join me on either Instagram Live or YouTube Live and just, like, you know, work out together and banter. That'd be cool. And so if any of you guys want to do that, let me know, because I'm totally down for that. Now, I've mentioned that I've been having some issues with my hands, and this week I've also been having an issue with sleeping. So I wear a CPAP, and my mask has gone bad. So I had to get a new mask. Now, the problem with this particular new mask, I just got it yesterday, is there's a lot of pressure. You probably can't see it, but my nose is all kind of red. My old mask, I didn't make contact with my skin. I have very sensitive skin. It likes to go crazy with anything on it. So I woke up in quite a bit of pain today, so I was kind of grumpy. I didn't sleep much yesterday, so I was really grumpy. And of course, when you're working out, you need to have that recovery. That's the most important part. And when you're already dieting, you can't not sleep. So the hands thing, and this is where like just everything is kind of falling apart for me. I got my blood test back, and I did test positive for rheumatoid arthritis. So I haven't been diagnosed yet. I've got an appointment being scheduled for me with the rheumatologist. But that means lifting is going to be rough. You know, I can't really hold things. I'm kind of getting emotional talking about. So it's pretty rough. I'm going to be hit and miss with deadlifts. I don't think deadlifts without straps is going to be possible. So, you know, where that leaves strongman with farmers and that kind of stuff, we'll see. Rheumatoid arthritis, there's no cure for it. It is a degenerative autoimmune disease. It will attack every joint in my body given enough time. So I don't know what's in store for me right now. It's just my hands. So, you know, did some leg workout yesterday. Today I tried to do some benching. Just the pressure in this hand and the wrist was incredible. I had to wear wrist straps with just the bar. But I did work up to a decent amount of weight. So I did, I could only handle 5 reps. Like, that was it. I did 5 at 185, 5 at 225, 5 at 245. And only got 3 at 265, and that was mostly hand pain, but there was starting to get some muscular fatigue in there. And then I did some bicep curls, which I don't normally do. I had to wear wrist wraps for that. I just used the bar. And I did some tricep press downs. Again, had to use wrist wraps, and some lateral raises. So, like I said, you know, I'm not giving up lifting. It's just going to be difficult. I don't know what's in store for strongman going forward. It's pretty hard to compete in strongman if your grip doesn't work. And, you know, powerlifting, you need grip for deadlift. Like, that's one of the 3 parts of your total, and I can't straight back squat. So, you know, I might just have to do lifting recreationally and, like, coach Glenn and hang out with Tony, because I love strongman. Like, I'm still going to go do that. I'm already volunteering to help out on the strongman contest, but I don't know where I'm going to be. My brother does have rheumatoid arthritis, and it has affected his entire body. Like, he's 2 years younger than me. He already needs a hip replacement, but they won't do it because he's too young. There's a lot of stuff he just can't do. So, like I said, it is a very serious degenerative, and I believe it's classified as a disease. I'm not quite sure on that. But, you know what? It is what it is. You know, I'm not going to let it stop me. I've already been fighting this for the last month, and I'm lifting when I can. I do as much as I can when I can. And, you know, it is what it is. You can't just let every single thing beat you down. You know, we're all going to have adversity. You know, I've had the herniated disc in the back. I've had the torn every ligament in the right leg. I've had the messed up left knee. I've had the rotator cuff tear in the labrum and had to have surgery. This is just one more thing. And it's not going to stop me from lifting. It's not going to stop me from doing the things that I want to do. Now, it might slow me down. I'll tell you what, I was trying to build a waterfall and I can't hold the shovel. Like I can't do it. And it's so frustrating to go from, being able to do this stuff to like, yeah, okay, everything else works, but my hands don't and I can't hold anything. So like I said, it's just kind of frustrating, but I'm looking forward to this, different opportunity. And since I have been shown that I do have rheumatoid arthritis, losing weight is one of the things that you use to treat that. So I guess that's a double bonus since I'm gonna cut anyways. So I just gotta stick with it. So for you guys, I could really use some help here. Make sure if you've got some time, reach out to me. Let's do something together. If you want to see stuff that Glenn's doing or I'm doing, let me know. I'm going to be trying to do stuff every day. I am going to try my best to post things on Instagram. I'm not a huge fan of Instagram, but I'm trying to throw those things out there because who knows what I'm going to get to editing on YouTube. And the problem with YouTube is I have to put all the clips together or else it's just a ton of clips. There's no context. There's no talking, which some of you guys don't care about that, right? With Instagram, I just throw a video of a set up there and I say what's going on and that's it. And it's 1 minute long and I don't care if nobody watches it, whatever, right? I like YouTube because it's my way to discuss what's going on with me and my lifting and Glenn's lifting and build relationships. Like, Tony and I became friends because I found him on YouTube and I commented on a couple of his videos and then he checked my videos out and then, we went to competitions, but then we started talking and now it's training partners, I've had Dave encourage me. He's actually sent me some text messages and talked to me, helped me out with some dieting stuff. I've been talking with Brent. So I like YouTube as a way to communicate with you guys. Now, it's not always live, obviously. There's a little bit of delay. But it kind of lets me get out there. So I like it to be a little bit more involved. Instagram's kind of just like whatever. Like if you want to see something that I'm lifting or Glenn's lifting, it's going to go on there because then I can just boom, post, forget about it, and not worry about it. And very few people comment on Instagram anyways, right? So it doesn't really matter. So, a long-winded video of just saying, right now I'm hurting. It's put a huge damper on the possibilities of what I can do, but I'm not saying what those limits are right now because I don't know. And all I can say is I'm going to keep lifting for as long as I can. And even if I get so bad that I can't lift anymore, I intend to be involved in lifting. So that is it for this video, other than lifting, which is coming up. I'm going to put some of that out here. And, go lift something heavy with your hands, because I can't do it. This is really fun, guys. So I'm trying to figure out how to front squat this. Nice and neck so you can't really breathe. Now this is the best part now. I got out. That hit my face that time. Improvements. Alright, go, Glenn. Let's go, Glenn. 1. 2. 3. 4. Stop right there. Oh, too far. Too far again. Nah, let's do that. Right there.
You can do it.
Alright, here we go.
Good job, Daddy. You can do it. Good job, Daddy.
Come on.
You can do it.
Ooh, that was rough.
Good job.
545 pounds. Lifter ready. Set. Go! There you go, Glenn. Come on. Keep it up. All right, let's get some foot speed. Finish it. Go on, Glenn. Speed. Keep going. All the way across. Nice. Whoo. How'd it feel?
Horrible.
Yeah? You excited to do that and then carry a sandbag?
No.
Alrighty then.
Yeah, I can't get 5. No
What's
way.
that?
I can't get 5. Those still suck for me.
Working the weakest muscle I have. This is why I don't take pictures of myself without my shirt on, like you, everyone.
Sorry, horrible scar is an excuse.
Yeah, but you wear your A shirts and you're like, hey, check out my big arms.
And my big fat stomach.
Ugh.
Oh, you know, Friday 15.
Ugh. Let me remember here. Finish this off. Yeah, you're done.
Time, huh?
50. Now this is where I would superset push-ups if I could use my arms.